Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys a really easy way, really simple, easy way to get in good graces with the State Department. So let's say maybe you're a foreign diplomat or maybe a Saudi prince, I don't know, maybe a Saudi prince, and you need to get in good graces with the State Department. Maybe you need a meeting with the Secretary of State. Maybe you need some things to go your way. Well, here are some nice and easy steps for how you can get that done. Oh, okay, so number one is easy. You need to identify who the Secretary of State is. Okay, number two, you need to find a nonprofit foundation that Secretary of State is involved with. Easy. Think of it this way. My name's John Brown. It's generic so that you can't find me. Maybe if I was Secretary of State, I'd have something called like the Brown Foundation. You know, so like if you're Hillary Clinton, maybe you have the Clinton Foundation. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just spitballing. And really easy. The third step is number three. You just pay them. Wait, really? It's just that easy? You just pay them? I guess you just pay them. You just give them money. Okay, so there's a little bit more than just paying, but I mean, that's what you need to know. If you need to go watch your kitten videos, you just pay them. At least in the case of when Hillary Clinton was a Secretary of State, you just pay them money and you get favors. It's really pretty simple. All right, so what are we talking about? According to the Associated Press, here's what happened. They tried to get the schedule that Hillary Clinton had while she was the Secretary of State. They ended up having to sue the State Department to get it, and now they're getting them. They've been getting it for a few months. So they've gotten the schedule for about half of the meetings she conducted while she was Secretary of State. And in the half that they have, they found a really, really interesting thing. If you take all the people she met with that weren't part of the government, that weren't part of the State Department or the federal government or government in general, over half of them were people that had donated to the Clinton Foundation. Some of them personally donated, some of them donated through companies, but over half of them had donated. Now, obviously, a normal person sees that and says, oh, obviously she's corrupt. She met with all these people who gave her money. And no, yeah, you're exactly right. She's corrupt. But she's not going to say that. What does she say? My work as Secretary of State was not influenced by any outside forces. I made policy decisions based on what I thought was right to keep Americans safe and protect our interests abroad. Now let's give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, maybe she, maybe it wasn't that much money. Maybe they didn't influence her decisions. Maybe she's so rich already. How much money could it actually have been? It couldn't have. What was that? Over $100 million. That's a lot of. Over $156 million. Oh, wow, that's. Wait. Plus $170 million from actual countries, foreign countries. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, maybe it's impossible to be unbiased when you've gotten over $300 million from foreign people. Maybe no matter what you say, you are biased if you've been given $300 million. I mean, there's a lot more funniness to be said here, but does anybody really believe that they donated $300 million and that didn't affect her decisions on anything? Does anyone believe that? I mean, how dumb would you have to be to believe that? When she says that she wasn't influenced, how much of an idiot do you have to be to believe that that's true? It has to be it's like a monumental idiocy to believe that she wasn't influenced by $300 million in foreign donations. 170 which come from actual governments, not even from corporations or foreign people. 170 million from actual governments. And if you're wondering if those were good countries or not, think about this. Admittedly, this amount of money wasn't during her time as Secretary of State, but $10 to $25 million have been donated to the Clinton Foundation by the Saudis. Now, I don't know how much you know about the Saudis, but the Saudis, they're not giving money away to help with AIDS research. They're not exactly super gay friendly like the Clinton Foundation, much less women friendly or really any civil liberties friendly whatsoever. That's insane. But now, this is good. I know we were all worried. $300 million. We were worried about it, but it's good. It's okay because The foundation has announced that if she's elected president, they won't take any more foreign donations. Yeah, yep, I know. Weight off your shoulders, right? Because, you know, it's not like she'll owe them. You know, it's not like she'll have all these people who gave her all these millions of dollars. You know, it's not like we just had this whole giant movement about owing people who give you millions of dollars. You remember campaign finance, what she talked about? How is this any different? Except it's worse because they're not American companies. And we're talking about like companies like the Saudis and Qatar. Like, this is crazy, these places we're talking about. But we shouldn't be surprised because that's kind of the pattern here. So she did the same thing with the emails where she starts off saying, listen, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything anyone else didn't do. It's fine. And then she says, oh, but, you know, if I do become president, I'll do it totally different than I've done it all along. And she says the same thing here. She says, listen, I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't influenced by this over $300 million. And just for you people who think I did, listen, I won't do it when I'm president, okay? I won't do it. It wasn't wrong. It was fine. It was perfectly acceptable, but I won't do it when I'm president. Does anyone not see how that's stupid? If it was fine, then why would you change it? Because it's not fine, and everyone knows it's not fine. And it's crazy. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Who's okay with this? Is anyone okay with this? There's no defense of this. There's none. There's zero defense of this that isn't just straight out lies. Give me some kind of defense. Comment. Give me some kind of defense. Comment, like, subscribe, fuel your business, and see you later. And remember, if you need to get in good with the State Department, just give them all the money, because that's all they care about is all the monies. All the monies.